Question 6 on the interim assessment. A diagram of a dojo, the ring which sumo wrestling bouts are held, is shown. It consists of a circle mounted on a square platform. What will be the approximate area in square feet of the region outside the circle? Round your answer to the nearest hundredth, and it wants you to use pi as 3.14 instead of actual pi. Okay? So, we want to figure out the area out here, which means we need to find the area of the rectangle, and then we need to subtract the circle, because that's kind of taken out of the rectangle. Or the square. I guess it's a square. So, I'm going to take 22 times 22, and that's going to give me the area of that square platform. Okay, so it's 484. So keep that in mind, 484. So then I need to look at my reference sheet if I don't remember the area of a circle. It says area of a circle is pi r squared. So the r stands for radius, and therefore I'm going to rewrite 484 so that I remember. And that the area of a circle equals pi r squared. So square stands for radius, which is half the circle. So I need to cut this in half, which means I need to divide 15 by 2. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So r is going to equal 7.5. Okay? We are also told that pi is 3.14. I did go back and change some wrong of your answers to being right, even if you didn't round correctly or didn't happen to use 3.14 as pi, but you had to still get very, very close to the right answer. So, what I would do is say A equals, and I would substitute in 3.14 for pi. I would say times our radius, which is 7.5 squared. From there, you can just multiply all of that together. Actually, I don't think you can in the iStep calculator. So I would probably go back to order of operations, and I would do 7.5 squared first. So 7.5 times 7.5, or 7.5 squared, is 56.25. So I'd say 3.14. That's a 3. Times 56.25. And that's going to equal 176.625. And I'm not going to round yet because I'm going to wait until the very end to round. Alright, so now I have area of the square, area of the circle. My last step is to just subtract them. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to write it down here, 484. I'm going to take that rectangle and I'm going to or square, and I'm going to subtract the circle because that's not included because that is its own thing. 176.625. And that will give me 484 minus 176.625. That gives me 307. And I'm sorry that I'm running out of room and this is really messy, so I'm going to write it in a different color. I'm going to write it in red. That gives me 307.375. And since it says round your answer to the nearest hundredth, my final answer would be 307.38. Okay? And again, if you got at least the 307, we were not as picky on the rest of it, but next time we will be, and I guarantee that other tests won't be as nice as we were with that question. So just be really careful about what it asks you to do and just read.